What's up, everybody? Dan here from NexToronto.com, your WordPress and internet marketing expert. It's been a while since my last video. I've been really busy the last couple months just pumping out websites, and I thought it'd be a cool idea to do a little show and tell and showcase some of the websites that I've developed. I'm going to try and create a video moving forward for every website I complete, and this will provide some insight into the improvements and the web development. Now keep in mind that aside from the fact that the websites that I create are more aesthetically pleasing than the previous versions, ultimately they provide better usability, they're more search engine friendly, they're more mobile friendly, they have improved functionality, and various other factors that I like to group everything together as having the quote-unquote next factor. I'm going to be using archive.org today, which is a website that allows you to look up historical copies of a website so we can do a little before and after comparison. Today's featured website is EcoCamp.ca, which is a summer camp website, and it's owned by Greg and Karen Soul. They've been running this camp for about 22 years at the Island Lake Conservation Area in Ontario, Canada. So if you have kids in the area and you're looking to enroll them into a fun and educational summer camp that provides various activities like hiking, biking, canoeing, crafts, feel free to check them out at EcoCamp.ca. Now, when I first met Greg, we had a couple beers, and he explained to me that his website was quite urgent, as his previous web developer just went MIA. And not to mention, he didn't even have access to his website's hosting. Strangely enough, I've actually had a few people reach out to me just over the last couple months in a similar situation. I actually had one client who basically had an e-commerce website, and his web developers shut it down because he figured out how to add products to his own website, and they didn't like that because they wanted to charge him for every product that was added to the site, and not cool at all. And so they shut down his website. He reached out to me. Within 3 days I was able to get his a brand new e-commerce website up and running so he can continue his online business. And this is why I recommend my clients just set up their own hosting package, because I really believe your website is your property. And if my clients ever chose to move on, which rarely ever happens, they're free to do so, and there's no repercussions there. Now, Greg needed his website up and running so parents could enroll their children for summer camp coming up this summer. And, he was on a pretty strict budget. However, I was more than willing to help him out and get his website off the ground. So if we take a look at the previous version of the website on archive.org, yikes. Yeah, not a very attractive website. It had a broken photo gallery. The registration form didn't allow parents to select before and after care options, and it had this strange calendar over here on the right-hand side that really just served no purpose at all. And when you take a look at the new version of the website, it's a much nicer design, and let's just take a look at the registration form, because really that's where most of the work went into. Now the registration form has some conditional logic so that depending on whichever week you select, it'll dynamically populate some fields below so parents can select before and after care for that specific week. And when you go to the bottom, it'll tally the cost, and when you click on register and pay, it'll take you over to PayPal where you could then complete the transaction. Now, originally I built this form using Contact Form 7, only to find out that Contact Form 7 has issues authenticating transactions in the database, so you can't really tell between people that paid and didn't pay, so that's obviously a big issue. I looked at WooCommerce, but WooCommerce doesn't export data in a user-friendly format, and that was a big thing for Greg, was the ability to export the data so that he can easily look at the registration information. And the project also includes like on-page SEO setup using Yoast, increased visibility in Google, as well as WordFence for security. Now, I find like security is one of those factors that a lot of web developers just seem to skip over. And WordFence is a really easy to use plugin. It protects against brute force attacks and malicious scripts. I'm probably going to do a video just on security alone in the future, but food for thought, check out WordFence. Now, the new design, as I said, is quite simple. It's more appealing. It's also mobile friendly, which is a big thing these days, since mobile has surpassed desktop search. And if we were to look at local search, mobile search is like probably 75%. So 75% of people that are searching for local businesses are doing it on a mobile device. You want to make sure that your website's mobile responsive, guys. Anyways, EcoCamp.ca is up and running, and parents can safely sign up their children for summer camp this summer. Anyways, I'm going to be releasing more videos in the future, and that's it for today, guys. See ya!